You prayed, but nothing happened. At least that's what you think. Many people pray and expect an immediate answer. They expect a miracle the next day, a sign the next morning, a change immediately. But prayer does not always work like that. Just because you don't see something happening doesn't mean nothing is happening. What if after you pray, something actually begins to move in the spiritual world? What if your prayer starts a chain of events you cannot see? What if answers are being prepared while you are waiting? After you pray, the first thing that changes is not always your situation. Sometimes it's you. Prayer changes your heart before it changes your circumstances. Prayer gives you strength before it gives you solutions. Prayer gives you peace before it gives you answers. Sometimes you pray for God to remove a problem, but instead God gives you strength to go through it. Sometimes you pray for the door to open, but God shows you a different door. Sometimes you pray for things to be easy, but God makes you stronger instead. After you pray, God may start working in ways you don't understand. He may remove people from your life. He may close doors you wanted open. He may delay things you wanted immediately. Not because He is ignoring you, but because He is protecting you and preparing you. Some prayers are answered immediately. Some prayers are answered later. Some prayers are answered in ways you did not expect. And some prayers are answered by God saying no, because He sees what you cannot see. Imagine a child asking for something dangerous. A good father will say no, not because he doesn't love the child, but because he does. In the same way, sometimes God says no because He knows what is ahead. After you pray, things may start changing slowly. Your mindset changes. Your patience grows. Your strength increases. Your path begins to change. And one day you look back and realize God answered your prayer, just not in the way you expected. Many people stop praying because they think God is silent. But silence does not mean absence. Waiting does not mean rejection. Delay does not mean denial. Sometimes God is working behind the scenes. Sometimes He is arranging people, opportunities, protection, and timing. Sometimes the answer to your prayer is not ready yet because you are not ready yet. Prayer is not just asking. Prayer is trusting. Prayer is believing. Prayer is waiting. Prayer is growing. Prayer is building a relationship with God. So what happens after you pray? Things start moving that you cannot see. God starts working in ways you cannot understand. Your story starts changing slowly. Your strength starts growing quietly. And your answer starts coming at the right time, not your time. So don't stop praying, even when you don't see results. Even when you feel tired. Even when nothing seems to change. Because one day something will happen, and you will realize God was listening the whole time. God was working the whole time. God never ignored your prayer, so pray again tonight. Pray again tomorrow. Pray even when it's hard. And trust that after you pray, something is happening, even if you cannot see it.